8's going to block low. So that 9's got a little speed in this second groove.
Line's going side by side right here.
Oh, he's got to get there to the right rear quarter panel. I think you can take the risk here, Steve, with pushing that car up in that second, third groove, knowing you're coming to a comp yellow, knowing you're going to get tires put on this car. You may reset exactly how early you're able to get up to the second or third groove on the next set of tires when you have to go a little further on that set. Chase back to the bottom smartly in the groove where it's going to conserve the tire the best.
And there's another thing here that it's kind of simple, Marty, but leading clean air, no practice. Chase Elliott will now have a great opportunity to get a read of his car, what he likes and what he doesn't like.
Yeah, Steve, I talked to Chase Elliott
low, showing his teammate a little nose on the entry to 1. Cedric's going to give him the clean air at least. It's going to challenge on the high side.
And right here, caution.
Tough to make passes here. Takes many, many laps to try to set up a pass to make that work.
Competition caution.
And now the caution is out. This will be the competition caution. We knew it was coming after practice and qualifying got rained out yesterday. Everyone will have their opportunity to get on pit road, analyze those tires, and then take a big, deep breath before what could be a very long run to end this opening stage.
Don't relax too quickly. 35 cars on the lead lap. One of the smallest, slowest, tightest pit roads. It's just awkward. I don't know. It feels like a short track, yet you're not at a short track. I think that's the thing. When we go to Martinsville and Bristol, those cars are set up with really quick steering settings and a lot of front grip. You can kind of maneuver in and out. Even though it's difficult, the car helps you. Here you're set up a little bit more like an intermediate, like your pit road feels like a short track. So you're going to have to do a good job getting in your stall, and as a pit crew member, you got to take that deep breath. You're not going to probably be in the perfect position.
Yeah, with everybody on the lead lap for the most part, it's going to be a full pit road. A lot of cars coming in around you, blocking you in. Trying to get your car positioned in the stall just alone is important.
Nice advantage for the guy out front, because not only does Chase Elliott have the race lead, but by virtue of the fact that he started this race on the pole, they get that #1 pit stall selection all the way down there at pit exit. It's not as big, Steve, as far as winning the race off pit road on speed, exploding out to the speed line, but it's so big because, as you talk about, you avoid so much of the chaos being down there in front of the mess, if you will.
Yeah, what NASCAR did is they moved that final scoring loop and that yellow line further out past pit stall 1, which is, I think, is a great idea. So that is kind of...
Under green here is always an adventure. I wouldn't want to be... They enter the pits. Elliott, Briscoe, Bell, Reddick, and Byron. First pit stops of the day. Here's Danielle Trotta.
Christopher Bell coming down pit road for 4 tires. That's a call from Adam Stevens, who told him to go hard before the competition caution, so he knew where his balance was. Christopher said it's really close on balance, a little free at times. Into the corner, second half of the corner is tight, Marty.
Boy, Danielle, the driver is certainly feeling the heat here at Dover today. Both Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott said, man, there's no grip for anyone out here. For Briscoe, middle of your screen, he said, I'm a little bit tight on the exit and I could turn a little bit better. For Chase Elliott, he said, I don't have much to complain about, but I have to be very patient with the right rear of the drag race off pit road is won by Chase Elliott, who retains the lead, Adam. And look at Kyle Busch. We talked about what he was doing on track from 10th to 7th, first run of the day. He goes +3 on the pit lane. If your crew delivers for you here, you can have gigantic success at the end of the race. Chase Elliott maintaining the first one off the pit lane here at Dover. Drivers coming out of turn 4 and headed toward the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
Great launch by Chase Elliott. Going to clear easily down into turn 1, side-by-side teammates. Oh, there's some contact between the 20 and the 19, Briscoe and Bell.
Toyotas side-by-side for second. You talk about the teammates. The Chevys settle it out behind them. Byron jumps in front of Kyle Busch, and Denny Hamlin is right there.
And Kyle Busch all the way up to 5th place. I said earlier, nobody's been able to win their way into the playoffs here in Dover. And nobody's came from as far back in points as where Kyle is below the cut line. So he's got a little cut out for him, man, but he's fighting hard. And he's got great center of the corner speed. That car's in dirty air and still was able to kind of drive in on the back of the 24. It's going to cost him a little bit. Denny to the top of the racetrack in the clean air.
alongside Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin, two outstanding veterans. Reddick right behind him, and there is Logano hanging tough early in 8th. Haven't said Ty Gibbs' name. Good start to this race for Joe Gibbs Racing across the board.
And he's going to take the spot from Kyle Busch. Reddick does the same maneuver around the top of the 22. Allen, let's go, 22 guard.
Well, Bailey's making the most of this restart because on pit road, he had to check up. He's the first pit stall on pit road. He came down, had to check up because of Riley Herbst in 35 off 3 spots. We're trying to make